up, everybody? We are back. I'm coming to you today from inside the 350Z. Well, I hope everybody is having a great December, good holiday season, enjoying themselves, staying safe, all that good stuff, having fun out there. Just a little build update on what's going on with all the vehicles. Last year Black Friday was big for the 180. We got that car where I wanted to get it last winter. So the original plan for this kind of Black Friday, I always like, I'm gonna order a whole bunch of stuff on Black Friday. Everything goes on sale. They do a lot of cool stuff. So if I have a kind of a purchase in mind or a build in mind that I don't need any of the parts during the year, like let's just say the 180, what I was gonna get, the last year got all the suspension, all the stuff, did a complete refresh on that. It has a red top SR20 and also has a like S15 OEM T28 turbo, a ready T28 turbo. And what I was gonna do was get gosh, I don't remember what it was gonna get a bigger turbo on it, shoot for like 350 380 horsepower. I wanted to tune on E85, so I was gonna get injectors, fuel pump, new turbo. I was looking at new that ISR intake manifold because it's so cool looking. So all that stuff. So that was the original plan for Black Friday. And then we ended up getting a new project car, the 300ZX. I kind of morphed stuff around, pushed that around. The new turbo on the 180 doesn't have to happen. It's just kind of fun. That was like the next thing. But what I really wanted to do was buy a car that we did need to do some stuff on. So that's the 300ZX. So on the 300ZX, we ordered all new suspension. That's where I like to start off with. The long-term plan for that car is to put an RB25 in it. That is, I really wanted to put an RB25 in something. 240s are just too ridiculous anymore to find one that, I mean, you know what it's like. I'm sure you're looking at 240s. They're just ridiculously expensive for what you get. And then what has to be done to it to even make it drivable anymore. I mean, I'm looking at, Jesus, dude, I've seen stupid shells that are just stripped for $2,000 to $4,000, and you're just thinking to yourself, well, it's going to cost another $15,000 just to get it to be able to do anything. So that's where the 300ZX came in. RB25 will go into that. Kind of looked up all the stuff, what we're going to need, got a general idea. Should be pretty fun. I've always wanted to mess with one of those engines. Got some experience with the SR. I really want the experience with the RB25, so that's that plan. Well, where I want to start, I don't want to put an RB25 and make a bunch of power on 30-year-old suspension parts that are all worn out, clapped out, and not going to be great. So what we did was we ordered all new suspension stuff, same as I did last year on the 180. I ordered all new suspension, bushings, arms, control arms for everything, coilovers. I ordered new brakes for the car. They're not necessarily aftermarket, but just replaced everything, rotors, pads, calipers, new brake lines, because if you watch some of the other videos, you'll see that the brake lines that are on there are not Teflon coated. I don't trust them. I'm sure they're the cheapest eBay brand someone could find to put on there. Also with the upper control arms, same deal on that. Somebody had put some terribly cheap upper control arms on that car. I mean, you look at a good aftermarket set, you're like $300 or over. The ones that are on the car, you can get on eBay for $60. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. I don't trust them at all. I didn't want to, they're so out of whack, I didn't even want to adjust them because I didn't trust them to not fall apart. So I'm actually going to drop the subframe on that car because I got new subframe bushings and differential bushings. I mean, everything. The only thing I didn't get, I was thinking about this morning, is that new sway bar, but the one that's on there must look pretty good. I can't remember. But we did get the sway bar in links and all that good stuff. So we should have new suspension, new brakes, and that's really the plan So that was the 300ZX. This car, the 350Z, ended up having like an ISR exhaust that went on sale. It's a single exit, which I'm not super thrilled about, but because I wanted to keep like that dual exhaust on this car. I think it looks really, really clean. But it needs an exhaust. This is basically just straight pipe. Someone did a muffler delete, and it's just all straight pipe, and it can be very droning and kind of annoying. So I've been looking at a new exhaust for that. That one popped up. I mean, we got the Y pipe and the exhaust for just, I mean, ridiculously good price. So I had to go ahead and just pull the trigger on that. Also, what made me go with the single exit versus the dual exit exhaust was, I have a buddy, actually my brother, we'll see his car. He just bought like an RX-8 and a Miata, and on his RX-8 he really wanted a dual exit exhaust, but the HKS High Point exhaust just sounded so amazing, and it's a single exit, and I was telling him just to get that one. So I figured if I could tell him just to get the single exit, you know, I can't tell somebody to do one thing and then not do it myself, so I went ahead and got it for that. This will be taken care of. So with all that, we also at Z1 Racing on Cyber Monday, this freaking sale came up for just a mail-in flash tune for the 350Z. That was just such a good deal, I couldn't pass it up, because with all the mods I just listed, exhaust, intake, blah blah blah, it needs the computer needs to be adjusted for what's going on. Stay tuned, I'll catch you on the next one. I got some other stuff coming out. This is just a this was just a quick little what's going on. I have it all going on in my head, but I figured I'd just share it and put it out there so you know what to expect. So what we can expect on the 300ZX is complete suspension upgrade. We're dropping the subframe, changing out all that stuff, and on this we're gonna do a mail-in flash and finish the exhaust system on that, see what that does. We'll do a little comparing with what's on the car now and what the new one sounds like, so you can look forward to that too. And I'd really like to get this back on the dyno, because I do have it. We did dyno it beforehand. As it sits now with the computer, with all the parts on it now, and then dyno it again once we get the computer back, get everything installed, and just kind of see what the number difference is. I'm hoping I got an idea in my head. We'll see what it is. But anyways, thank you so much. Go ahead and subscribe so you can see what's going to happen next on these different vehicles, on these different car builds that we have coming up, and I'll see you on the next one.